I wanted to provide my honest review of the Stanley Cup ice molds. They can be used for your Stanley Cup, but they also could be used for your Yetis or your tumblers. And it comes in a pack of 3. And each one will be labeled, if you can see that. It says first, second, and third. And that's how the ice will fit into your Stanley. So you'll put the first one in, the second one in, and the third one in for your 40-ounce Stanley. If you have a 30-ounce, you would do the first and the second. And if you had a 20-ounce, then you would just use the first one. What I like about these molds is the fact that they are independent of each other. So it makes it a lot easier when you're putting them in the freezer to be able to find space instead of having to find a space for them if they are all connected. These are really easy to be able to remove. So once you open the lid, I let these usually sit for anywhere between 2 and 5 minutes after I get them out of the freezer. It's a little bit easier for me to be able to get them out. But I just push on the bottom and then the mold will come out. So we'll put our first one in there and then our second, and then we'll get our third. So fits really nicely in there. You have the hollow design. You can put your drinks in there and this will stay cold for days. As we're using this, we'll wake up and the ice is still there, which is fantastic. Love these. Very easy to be able to fill up. I usually take a measuring cup just to try and help reduce the mess and pour around it. You flip the top on and you're good to go. They're stackable as well if you want to stack them in your freezer. But again, I have found that these are so easy to be able to find room. I really like the fact that they're independent from each other. So if you are looking for some Stanley Cup or some tumbler ice molds, I would definitely recommend giving these a try.